A blender is one of the most versatile do-it-all tools you can have in your kitchen. I use my blender to puree vegetables into soup, crush nuts into butter, whir dressings and sauces into silky emulsifications, and chop ingredients into salsas. And while I'm not a smoothie person, that may very well be the #1 reason you want to keep a blender around. The right blender model can do everything from pulverizing your morning smoothie and pureeing a silky smooth soup to creating homemade nut milk and refreshingly slushy frozen margaritas. There are many products available to choose smoothie blenders, each with different characteristics, benefits, and prices. To help you make an informed decision, I did extensive research, read tons of reviews, and compiled a list of the best smoothie blenders from reputable brands. After much research, I found these products much helpful for people like you. If you want to know about the price and other information, be sure to check my description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. Best blender overall. Vitamix Professional Series 750 Blender. Vitamix has a lot of blender options, but in my reporting, the 750 was the preferred model of professionals and regular cooks alike, including me. It's expensive, yes, but well worth the investment for its incredibly sharp blades and strikingly powerful motor. At home, I find it makes quick work of soft ingredients. It takes only a few minutes to get silky super light and airy hummus. It can easily handle tough ingredients like nuts and grains, as well as fibrous ones like ginger. This also means it's extra efficient at crushing ice for smoothies and, in my case, cocktails. The self-cleaning option really works, too. You simply add a drop of soap and some water, the machine whirs for about a minute, and then you rinse it out. Capacity: 64 ounces. Function: automatic. Size: 8.5 x 8.5 x 17.25. Number 2. Best less expensive blender. Blendtec Total Blender Classic. After testing this Blendtec, I was surprised to find it felt just as powerful and durably built as the Vitamix 750. I used it to make a Sunwell tomato sauce to freeze for winter, and after blending on high for about 2 minutes, it was silky smooth, with absolutely no bits of skins or seeds. It also has a pulse setting I use for foods with a chunkier consistency, like a Swiss chard pesto. The blades broke down the firm leafy greens, but not so much that they turned to pure liquid. To be clear, the Vitamix does have its perks. A longer warranty, more speeds, a dial instead of a touchscreen. But the Blendtec is undeniably strong. Capacity: 36 ounces. Function: automatic. Size: 8x7x15. Number 3. Best manual blender. Vitamix E310 Explorian Blender. For a straightforward and effective blender that's great for making smoothies, you can't go wrong with Vitamix's E310 Explorian model. We called it the best Vitamix for beginners in our comprehensive tests of the best Vitamix blenders, and for good reason. It has huge power and all the basic features you need to make smoothies, shakes, soups, and more, without the enormous price of larger and more complicated Vitamix models. You get 10 speed options, plus a pulse setting that lets you chop nuts or mince herbs with finesse, and that's all you have to worry about. The E310 is a bit more expensive than average for blenders, though it's Vitamix's cheapest option. Dimensions: 11x8x18 inches. Weight: 10.5 pounds. Capacity: 48 ounces. Power: 1340 watts. Number 4. Best small blender. NutriBullet Pro 900. Sometimes a personal size blender is all you need, and though the NutriBullet is my top pick, it's worth reading my full guide to these appliances if you're set on that size. Indeed, they can be even better for small batches than larger blenders, because ingredients have a better shot at being evenly blended when everything is closer to the blades. I can load it up with fruit and all my other ingredients, and it's perfectly smooth in less than a minute. I make smoothies weekly and it hasn't slowed down at all. The NutriBullet Personal Blender Schrader owned before is cheaper. It's smaller, it comes with a 24 and 18 ounce cup, and runs on a lower wattage, but otherwise works exactly the same. Capacity: 32 ounces. Function: manual. Size: 8x12x16. Number 5. Best large blender. Ninja Professional Blender. On the opposite end of the spectrum, the Ninja is very big, not to mention the cheapest full-sized option on this list. With 1000 watts of power, it's particularly great for juice and smoothie making, with an extra-large 72-ounce plastic pitcher, and blades that easily crush ice and liquefy frozen fruits and vegetables. It's super easy to use and to clean. Capacity: 72 ounces. Function: manual. Size: 18x12x13. Number 6. Best value. Breville Fresh and Furious Blender. We were blown away by the frozen margarita we made in the Fresh and Furious. As we gradually cranked it from lowest to highest speed, we crushed whole ice cubes and combined the ingredients into a light fluff, like clouds of shaved ice. And it did that in just 33 seconds, keeping meltage to a minimum. It also did a pretty good job on the rest of the tests, making nicely emulsified mayonnaise and thoroughly blending other ingredients. We tested cheaper full-size blenders than this one, but it's the only budget model that delivered acceptable results. Dimensions: 6.9 x 8.3 x 17.7 inches. Weight: 8.5 pounds. Capacity: 50 ounces. Power: 1100 watts. Number 7. Best Mid-Range Blender. KitchenAid K400 Blender. The KitchenAid K400 has a classic blender design, with a large jar and simple dial controls. It offers 5 numbered speed settings, and 3 preset programs that alternate speeds to crush ice into snow, create slushy beverages, and blend consistently textured smoothies. During our tests, we were impressed by how well the ribbed jar and asymmetrical blade combine to create a vortex that sucks in all the ingredients to blend thoroughly. There's an included tamper to push food down into the blades, but we didn't even need it. Dimensions: 7.59 x 9.02 x 15.8 inches. Weight: 12 pounds. Capacity: 56 ounces. Power: 1200 watts. That's all from my end. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe to my channel. If you need more information or if you want to know product price, do check out my description. For any kind of problem, please comment below. Stay updated with our cool products, as it will make your life much easier.